Signori miei, bentornati con Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, non ci gioco praticamente da una settimana e mezzo, quindi mi sono dimenticato tutti i tasti, sarà veramente un disastro, ma comunque sia, bentornati. Se volete vedere il continuo di questa parte, ciao bello. Se volete vedere il continuo di questa serie, dovete lasciare i likes. Comunque, no, non voglio mandare avanti il tempo, mi sono dimenticato i tasti. Ok, allora, abbiamo altre missioni adesso da svolgere. Non mi ricordo quali. È qua, eccolo. Ecco, capo di Seman, cioè. Andiamo, capone.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait, we still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone.
Che palle.
Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'll wait here for Hashek. You can join me if you want.
Che cazzo ti faccio chiamare? A Damma se ti faccio compagnia, che dobbiamo fare? Vabbè.
All right, I'll wait with you.
Ok, passa il tempo. Si fanno le 24, mezzanotte, non è vero, più avanti. Guarda! E che faccio? Rimaniamo lì? Seriamente è passato sto tempo? Le 17 del giorno dopo, ma stai scherzando? Quindi ti guarda. E direi.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
Ok, quello c'ha piume di pavone in testa.
Long haul ahead of us. So to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Scusate, ma il mio cavallo dov'è?
Come here.
Ah, è qua, madonna, non l'avevo visto, raga. Mi sono dimenticato anche all'aspetto del mio cavallo. Ok, andiamo. Almeno. Comunque.
Easy, good horse.
Seguiamo loro. Lascia il sentiero schioccando, no? Non c'è bisogno di schioccare. Vedo che stanno incriccando un pochettino qua nel sentiero. Segui! Oddio, sto seguendo le... Sì, siamo così tanti, madonna.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
Aye.
Sì.
In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I
Guarda lì.
don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage and surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that moment.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
Eye
Concordo.
for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
Ai
Showed
tempi.
us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was his captain, Robard.
The fuck? Oh no,
Good
no,
man.
no.
He said Justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
You bet he was.
Ma quello impiccato che diavolo era? Non mi ricordo. Mi ha fatto impiccare qualcun altro per le mie azioni. Oh, forse era quello che avevamo torturato. Boh, non lo so. No, ma che cazzo sto di?
Open the gates for Lord Bergoff's emissaries!
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk.
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Sceso.
You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Bergov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards. And nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Come schiacciamoli.
Traitors! Kill those traitors!
Oh, porco! Ma che cazzo? Ma che cazzo? Ma porco cane!
Fucking traitor!
Oh, ho beccato un cavallo! Tanti significativi. Ma che cazzo? Me lo sono trovato subito dietro! Madonna, questo è veramente un top, il top. Oh.
Watch out! I can't aim!
Che succede? Ma che succede? Chi è il nemico? Sì, bravi! Io guardo. Ah, ecco! Oddio. Madonna, come ci metteranno i casini, raga. Colpisci! Ok. Oh.
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Thanks. Thank you.
Mutazione durante.
Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
Ecco.
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
Ho passato un bel motorino. Qualche domanda per Hold.
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing. Believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore.
Parole
Those
forti.
bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
Ma lo
This is a
ammazzo.
war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so?
Conoscete?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name.
Ah,
He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
Maybe if we throw him a bone, he'll bite and leave you alone. Where are your comrades hiding?
Son, tell them where that band is.
I'm no traitor. That would be sentencing them to death.
There's no time for heroism. It's either them or you.
What about justice for our people? Just look around you.
You're right. They're in the Barkov. They've captured old Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we
I think I know where this is going.
must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat.
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Berghoff, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Berghoff.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Older.
Gesù.
God protect us. And you as well.
Ok, madonna, raga. Madonna. Cioè, alla fine il vecchio non lo sapeva, volevo evitare che si arrivasse a questo, di che tutti si ammazzassero, no? Cioè, volevo...
We should ride
Sarà
back.
bene, però.
Report this to von Berghoff.
Poi ci voglio tornare lì, chissà com'è dopo l'incendio e tutto. Magari fra le... sono sicuro, guarda che... se possiamo accedere, chiaramente. In mezzo alle macerie magari riusciamo a trovare qualcosa, boh. Farò portare domattina, ok. Gesù, raga. Che situazione, di nuovo la vita al massimo, what? Come è possibile? Ho subito danni veramente da far paura, non pensavo mi facesse riprendere energia. E così, vabbè.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Convinci.
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Berghoff won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And, God, Henry, I don't know if I can do this.
Yes, you
You
can.
must. Like always.
Cos'è sta corsetta così? No, sbaglio. Minchia, raga, sbaglio. Porco Giuda, dai. Uff. Ho premuto L2 perché sto giocando troppissimo ad armi con L2. Metto lo zoom, no? Quindi stavo
I think we
mettendo...
made the right decision.
Ma lei già da sì!
Definitely.
Ma perché c'è lo stesso
Saw the
dialogo?
hell.
Ok, siamo arrivati. Oh, madonna. Ma perché sta abbaiando come un pazzo il cane? Madonna, non gli do da mangiare da settimane.
you doing creeping about in the dark, eh?
Vabbè, fanculo. C'ha lui la torcia. Creeping di cosa? Creeping in the dark. C'ha lui la torcia. Basta, Cioè. Anche se ragazzi, secondo me finirà male. Però vabbè, non me ne frega un cazzo. Chissà quanti finali ha sto gioco, oppure se si arriva a tutto un cazzo combinato. Se arriva a un singolo finale e basta, chissà. Chissà. Cioè, il bello è che non mi ha fatto neanche saltare il viaggio, non c'era neanche nessun dialogo per dire. Qui non capisco il senso di avermi fatto fare tutto il viaggio di ritorno senza avermelo fatto saltare. Le gioie, ma vabbè. Ma sono sicuro che adesso arriva lui in un angolo e dirà ci andremo a parlare domattina. Non so se ci può parlare adesso, credo stia dormendo, no? Non lo so. No, a quanto pare ci andiamo a parlare adesso. Tiriamo giù dal letto per dargli la buona notizia. È un po' Ma che fa questo? Ma perché lo sto seguendo? Ma lui sta andando a dormire. Io coglione non sono andato mica a dormire. Guarda che roba. Guarda, fa dormire tutto sporco di sangue. Guarda il nostro Hans. Ma stai scherzando. Vabbè. Passa un po' di tempo, che vi devo dire. Scusate l'intromissione. Salve, salve.
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Ok.
Sir, with regard to Semin,
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Samin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none.
Solo noi due.
None of them survived.
Speriamo se la beva.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Hashek ha dato l'ordine di giustiziarlo. Okay.
We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek. Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that.
10 frecce.
He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
Well, that is a pity. Every able-bodied man has his worth. At least, I will not have to explain to another noble that his son was killed in my domain. Or nephew. I don't suppose that you had time to find out where those bastards are hiding.
We did, sir. The bandits have occupied Nabakov and taken Sir Yaramir captive.
Well now, at least there is that. Now we can take action. They will regret the day they were born.
Sir, what happened there should never have happened.
We are at war, and things happen that you may not necessarily like.
Most of those people had nothing to do with it. They had no idea about Alder.
Henry!
If Hashek were alive, he would get what he deserved. But now only God can judge him. Don't you think? That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebagov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Ti stai avvicinando a un punto cruciale, attenzione. Dopo parlo con Capone per un po', non potrei accedere liberamente al mondo di gioco. Potrei completare in seguito le missioni secondarie salvo demoni di Tronsky. Ok. Ho capito. Di mattina. Ok. Per la vittoria. Parlo con Capone questa sera. Sì, che poi mi avete... non mi ricordo chi era che aveva scritto nei commenti. Prizius continua, sei quasi alla fine. Ma che vi drogate? Ma avete idea di quanto dura sto gioco? Non sono neanche lontanamente a un quarto del gioco. È lunghissimo, Madonna, poi sbaglio sempre stato e finisco sempre per andare in cantina. È lunghissimo, raga, sto gioco. Per quello avevo dubbi se continuarlo o meno, perché è stra lungo, raga. È veramente troppo lungo. Non... Io quando... ti giuro che quando lo volevo... ho pensato di iniziarlo, ed eccomi qui, ho detto vabbè dai, lo faccio. Non sarà così lungo, mi aspettavo un 20 ore di gioco, un 15, no? Una roba del genere, sai, una storia ben confezionata, invece no. No, decisamente no. Comunque, mi manca decisamente dormire un pochettino, devo riprendere, devo dormire. Ci siamo. Poi, dobbiamo andare praticamente a parlare, vabbè.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
Ma che cazzo dici? Ho fatto qualcosa che dovrei sapere, ma chi ti si caga? Hansen, vabbè. Quanto ci devo parlare con lui? Anselmo. Ok.
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebakov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
A che ora? Grazie di avermi dato l'orario. Prima del banchetto. Oh Gesù Maria. Cioè dovrei dare anche un'occhiata all'inventario per vedere se posso buttare qualcosa nel cesso. Anche se l'avevo fatto nel precedente video. Però guardate che roba c'ho. C'ho la spada militare e la spada lunga da cavaliere.
You've come just at the right time.
Oh,
looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
Madonna mia.
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Bergov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
The Older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Bergov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
But nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Immagino già un'ora di dialoghi.
Lord Capon and his page. At last. Good evening, friends. Join us, please. and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia.
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Resta in silenzio. Non si collimano, signore.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We want to avenge our men and take your message back to Lord Hanush as soon as possible.
And how am I to understand that? You don't like it, Trotsky? Do you miss anything here?
No, of course not. It's just that we're duty-bound, and I'm sure they're impatient for our return to Rattay.
All right. I understand. But now, let us turn to the matter at hand. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear
see?
head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
That wouldn't be my plan.
Resta in silenzio, guarda.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Che finite di
Anything
cazzate.
else, lad?
Fatti una bella dormita, vai in cucina a prendere il vino, banchetta e goditi la veste. Vedi, d'ora in poi, a meno che... Oddio, a meno che la prossima volta non sia obbligatorio, comunque sia... Gesù Cristo. Che c'è? Che è?
Hey, blacksmith boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
Che vuoi?
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
I sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
What can we do about that?
What do you think? It's not long since we conquered Vranik and Tambur. And that's a real castle.
Yeah, but what's that got?
Because that quill-wielding warrior isn't going to tell me what to do in battle.
I get that, but you gave von Berghoff your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry.
Ok.
I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Comunque, non mi interessa. Quando mi usciranno tipo delle risposte, tipo vedo che sono quei simboli di merda. Cioè io non le do quelle risposte, perché tanto è sempre un terno all'otto. Alle volte va, alle volte non va. Per il semplice fatto che magari sì, non è abbastanza alta la roba, diciamo, nel senso il mio carisma non è abbastanza alto, quindi la risposta che do alla fine mi fa tenere solo una reputazione negativa, perché non va a segno la mia risposta, no? Cioè non convince nessuno, quindi evito. Seleziona l'oggetto da riparare. Oh madonna, aspetta, infatti che riparo qualcosina. Confermo. Anche tanto devo riparare. Ottimo, porco mondo.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is already bolted on clean
Come
out.
finito tutto?
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Ma no, ti prego. Sto cercando di fragarmi.
Nah, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm sure you've got more and you're just trying to fleece me. So give me some proper armor for my lord right now, or you'll get a thump.
The only one who's gonna get hurt here is you.
Oops.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Ah,
Why did you do that?
ok. Risa con il fabbro.
I give up!
Ho perso, bravo.
Enough! For fuck's sake! Leave me alone!
Well, are you still going to tell me you don't have anything for my lord?
Alright.
Oh, pezzo di merda, vedi che ce l'aveva.
Here it is, for fuck's sake.
Bello che ha detto prima che non avrei selezionato quelle risposte, però ci ho provato. Spada lunga comune e cubitiere. Ok, cioè io l'ho menato solo per questo. Ehi, ascolta, visto che siamo in buoni rapporti adesso, non mi caga più. Oh, chi sei tu? È la cuoca.
What would you like?
Dov'è che entri?
Have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Ti prego, no. Chi l'ha chiuso così?
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Osina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill that Osina.
Quell'osino. Dare
Sure,
un'occhiata.
I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
Ok.
Take care then.
Apri la cassa delle spezie. Beh, è questa. Ha messo di sì. Aspettate che salvo. Ok. Ma ne ho grimaldelli almeno. Questa serratura è troppo complessa. Ho 19 grimaldelli per tentare. Non è troppo complessa. Quindi mi spiega dove cazzo è il punto dorato qua, perché non capisco che roba. No raga, allora, la serratura è troppo complicata da aprire, non ci riesco, quindi manco ci provo. Comunque, vediamo un attimino che dobbiamo fare altro. Perché c'è l'obiettivo di sia scendere sia salire. Vedi, sta serratura è troppo complessa, non riesco a trovare il punto dorato, vedi, il pallino dovrebbe diventare dorato. Ma è impossibile, ma caga. No, mica, vi giuro, è una delle cose che odio di più, sta cosa della... Non sono riuscito per niente a farle. Cioè, è un incubo, anche per quelle facili per me. Mi sta proprio sul cazzo il modo che l'hanno creato, sta roba. Andiamo a fare in culo, vai. No, aspetta.
Henry.
Tieni.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Where is it then?
Oh, sorry. I'll be right back.
Ma non l'abbiamo... Scusa. Ma in che senso?
Henry, we have to set off.
Scusate, come in che senso? Oddio, non è che le cose...